कितना कुछ और देखने को बाकी है और कितना कुछ देख लिया जो अब पूरी तरह याद भी नहीं.
Cake. It comes in different shapes and sizes, colors and textures, quite like families. One of the many things that makes this movie gut-wrenching and exceptionally touching is the element of nostalgia. The director achieves this rendition brilliantly through employing smart cinematography techniques, soulful soundtrack, and strategic scene setting and props placement. The opening scene of this movie shows the younger version of the protagonist holding a toy camera which seems to be giving an insight into her childhood while she's reminiscing it. This journey back in time is made prominent by enforcing 4 to 3 dimensions to retrospective scenes and asserts a meta-narrative style of cinematography. In these scenes, he uses a series of long shots and close-ups with each character placed on either side of the frame to show that these memories are a distant part of their life. The farther away they are from the center, the greater the sense of longing for a time of the past. In the following scene, the cinematographer stays true to his style and provides us with a well-equipped view of the Haveli. The wide-angle shots accentuate each detail of the setting, while extreme close-up shots with shallow depth of field focus on their intimate interaction with their home. To evoke a greater feeling of nostalgia, the cinematographer has used zooming in and zooming out shots that direct us into the same space as that of the character present on screen. It allows us to feel a certain sense of closeness with the character, feeling more present in the scene. As we come into closer contact with the film, it's easier to delve into the environment of the setting and our very own nostalgic interaction with it. In a special mention, the film has Bollywood songs at regular intervals, a hat tip to the popularity of Indian cinema in Pakistan. Perhaps the reason why we're able to connect so well with this film is because we have grown up listening to the same songs in our household, and the ability of this film to provide us with a shared relatable experience puts us in the shoes of the characters, alleviating our sense of longing for a distant time in our past. Scene setting and props placement is one of the biggest reasons why this film is so nostalgic. Personal belongings in this movie are shown to carry a lot of sentimental value. In the scene where the family prepares to leave for the village, the father is seen to be sitting in the back seat with a mannequin head and his wife's favorite wig on it. It shows his stubbornness in letting go of his wife and his longing for a time that has become his past now. Similarly, the wife in earlier scenes is shown to indulge in accessories like her lipstick, which reminds her of her younger self in the face of an aging old woman uncertain of her dad. The film also shows the family bonding over a game of cards after Zara, the youngest sister, comes back to the city, clearly reminiscent of a younger time.
मैं संभाल लूंगी।
और आपको कौन संभालेगा?
इसने काट लिया। ये क्या?
जॉर्ज क्लूनी याद है तुम्हें? तुम वो कलेक्ट करती थी जब वो आते थे, वो दोस्त, पोस्ट कार्ड्स। ओफ, और तुम्हारा वो चीप क्रिंज पिंक रंग का फोल्डर
करो,
जिसके ऊपर तुम उसकी तस्वीरें चिपका के रखती थी।
यूहू ग्लू के साथ।
यूहू,
क्या खुशबू थी यार।
और तुम उसके ऊपर वो छोटे-छोटे दिल बनाती थी। चिपकाना भूलो, you should draw them yourself.
To make up for lost time between the sisters, the director inserts a scene where the two catch up and remember the bittersweet details of their past. They're shown to be revisiting old journals with punched-in emails, handwritten letters with brown specks, crafting a vivid sense of the time that has passed by. Similarly, other props like Polaroids attached with fairy lights along the walls, a Hello Kitty stationery pouch, and a uniform signed by friends and acquaintances of the last day of school take us on a very refreshing trip down the memory lane. Placement of props in settings of frequent visitation holds an active reminder of the version of our past that we have closely acquainted ourselves with, and often leads to revisiting those moments. The film exceptionally instills those moments in just a few props and creates a myriad of opportunities to evoke that sense of nostalgia for the viewer in their personal life as much as the characters on screen. And perhaps this is what Cake ultimately does. It holds a mirror in front of its audience and dares to ask them point blank, which memories are they willing to remember or even let go?